guys, welcome to Nyonya Cooking. Today we are going to attempt a type of Asian dessert which is also known as Tong, loosely translated to sugared water. Now there are many different types of Asian desserts, and what we are going to attempt today looks a bit like porridge. Now if you have seen my other recipe on this black glutinous rice porridge and you have not checked it out, the link is in the description box. Now that recipe is very similar to this one, except that the main ingredient that we'll be using will be wheat. So therefore this is how to prepare wheat porridge dessert. Now this has been requested by Karen all the way from Melbourne. Hey Karen, I hope that you will enjoy this video, and same goes to all of you out there. This is one of my favorite desserts as well, besides the black glutinous rice dessert. So let's check out the ingredients. First of all, we will need a bit of wheat pearls, and these wheat pearls I've already soaked them for at least 4 hours. So if you want to do it overnight, that will be best so that you can get really soft wheat later when you cook it. And of course a bit of coconut milk, and that would really make this really milky, rich consistency that you have in this dessert. Now to sweeten things up, I'm using white sugar. If you want, you can use raw sugar, brown sugar, any different types of sugar that you want to sweeten this dessert. I'm also having a bit of water here, and of course in most Southeast Asian desserts we use a lot of pandan leaves, so 2 pandan leaves knotted together. The steps to prepare this dessert is so simple you wouldn't believe it. We're just going to boil some water first. So the water is not yet boiling yet, but you can see there's little bubbles coming up, and then that is actually when I'm going to add these wheat pearls. Once the wheat pearls are in, remember to add the pandan leaf to add some aroma. So in about 3 to 4 minutes, you'll notice that it starts boiling like this, and that's when you just lower the heat down, and we're going to simmer this for a few minutes and until the wheat pearls are really soft, and then we can add sugar and also the coconut milk. That's about it. There's really nothing much to do. Now while we are waiting for this to cook, I have to tell you that you can also request for recipes like what Karen did. All you need to do is go to nyonyacooking.com, and that's when you have a lot of recipes that you can look forward to, and also request a recipe. Now that is where I will look through the recipe request and then think about what sort of videos I should prepare next. So if you want your recipe to be created into videos, remember to just go there, hop on over to the website, request for it, and I will inform you by emailing you once the recipe is up. So let's wait for this for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll get back to it. 10 minutes have passed, and this is when we're going to add sugar to the dessert. Now I like mine to be less sweeter, so it's really up to you. Sweeten this at your own preference. After adding sugar, you can add the coconut milk, and then we're going to let it boil, and then bring the heat all the way down again to let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes until the wheat pearls are really puffed up, and then we can start serving. Oh, look at this, so beautiful. I have to try some. As you can see, the consistency is slightly thicker compared to when we first started boiling. Look at this. And also the wheat pearls are now really puffed up. Now this is really hot, so you have to be careful when you want to enjoy this immediately. Now you can enjoy this dessert when it's hot or when it's cold. I like to leave it aside until room temperature and then keep it in the fridge or store it in the fridge for about a few hours, and then it's really cold and nice, you know, especially when the weather is hot. So you know, anything with coconut milk goes so well with sugar. So let's try. This gives me the feeling of home. It really gives me the feeling of home. So delicious. Now when it comes to Tong desserts, I love this and also the black glutinous rice porridge the most, just because of the coconut milk that is used, but also because of this rice texture that you get from the black glutinous rice, or also the wheat pearls. I absolutely love this. You may also notice that I have it slightly more diluted compared to what you may get in Malaysia. If you want it slightly thicker, you can add a bit of corn flour to make it thicker, but I don't see the need to do so, or also even coconut milk is something that you can add more. But too much coconut milk is also unhealthy, so I prefer to keep mine lighter, but still I get the taste of home. I really enjoy this dessert. I hope you enjoy this as well. You enjoy the video and try this recipe out. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Of course, request for recipes on nyonyacooking.com. And over here, I would like to also show you some of the photos that you have already sent me on recipes that you have tried. And today, I would like to feature the recipe onde onde. Now, onde onde is one of my favorite desserts when it comes to kuehs. So, kueh are these little desserts that you get like cakes. And this one, it's very special because as you bite into it, there's gula melaka, also palm sugar, flowing up from this onde onde. It's really delicious. Look at these beautiful photos. They look so beautiful. So try it out. Check out the onde onde recipe and also this recipe. I hope to see you again. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and also on Instagram. I have lots of photos there. Give me a thumbs up while you're on this video if you like it. Until then, I hope to see you again. Happy cooking!